let's get started with predictions on the Apex Las Vegas edition. So, as you all remember, the format is we do 8 predictions. That's pole position, P1 to P3, rookie bust, hot take, and big surprise. Maybe for 2026, we can probably collapse a couple of these categories, but for now, that's what we have. And whatever one of us picks, the other person can't. So, keeps life interesting. Otherwise, you'll probably just have both of us predicting Lando Norris P1 every race. But Aniket, it's your turn to go first. Who's your pole position?
I'm going with Lando, man. Seriously.
Ah man,
I mean, like, we don't know how McLaren is going to be, but the form
yeah.
Lando is in, I just I got to give it to him for pole. I might be wrong. I might, like,
Yeah,
maybe it might be someone else, but just have to play the hot hand at this point.
yeah. And you know what, Aniket? Since we started these predictions this season from Spa, this is the first time you predicted Lando Norris for pole.
And he might not be on pole after all this.
Yeah, you have predicted Oscar Piastri a bunch of times, Max Verstappen a bunch of times. You even predicted George Russell once, but never Lando Norris. Nice. But since you have taken my prediction out of my mouth, let's see. Yeah, I think I'll go for Max. I really can't see Oscar getting pole, man. Because I think that McLaren is fast. I think Lando is going to get pole position. But my only hunch is that, McLaren end up not being very fast. I mean, not that
Hmm.
they won't be fast, but I think a lot of teams will be fast this weekend. Like your
Mm-hmm.
Ferraris, your Ferraris, your
That was not
Mercedes.
an intentional cuff, ladies and gentlemen. That was not an intentional cuff.
Your Ferraris, your Mercedes, and of course your Max Verstappen. We're not talking about Yuki Tsunoda here, but yeah. So you have a lot of fast cars. Maybe even Aston Martin which is having a good run of form the past few weekends. At least flashes of form, right? So yeah, I'm going to go for Max, and
Hmm.
then we go to P3. Um, P3. I'm going with Charles Leclerc.
I can't believe it, man. I don't know how. Might as well end the pod here. Okay, my P3 is Oscar Piastri.
Okay, okay. So I did consider going for Oscar, but yeah, man, he's been struggling a lot, right? And like
Yeah.
even at Brazil, Charles would have finished ahead of him if not for his accident,
Yeah.
right? So yeah,
Come on, man. He needs a podium, man. It's
I
been
know he
so long.
needs he needs a win more than just a podium,
Yeah, I
but
know.
I struggle to see, um, considering the form that Lando is in and considering the form that Oscar is in. Also, it's on the street circuit. We saw what happened at the last street circuit. Doesn't bode well for Oscar. So, wait, was the last one
Yeah.
Baku or Mexico? Oh, Mexico City was the last one. But yeah,
Mexico, yeah.
I don't think he did too well there either, right? He was what, P5 or something?
P5 or P6 or something, yeah.
Yeah. So, and Baku, of course, he had that DNF. So,
Yeah.
yeah, not looking good for Mr. Oscar. And yeah, he picked the worst time of the season to have a bad run of form, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, that is
That is our P3.
yeah, that's a P3. But sorry,
P2 is my turn.
yes, P2 is your turn.
P2, I'm going for George Russell.
Hmm.
I think Mercedes was strong last year on the circuit. So
Yeah.
cold temperatures always help them. So I'm feeling Mercedes could do well. Like maybe Kimi and George both like get it on the podium, or maybe one of them does. But at this right now,
Oh
I'm picking George on the podium.
man, I hate you. I want to go for George. Ah, Now I don't know what to do. Yeah, I wanted to go for George here,
Hmm.
but probably take the safe option and just go for Lando Norris here. And, I briefly considered putting Kimi Antonelli here, but I don't think. Yeah, I know he's had a good run of form, but
Yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
George will be back. George will have a point to
Hmm.
prove as the senior
Yeah,
driver of the team. So I'll go for
I agree.
Lando. And P1. Well, I painted myself into a corner here. Uh,
Don't tell me Yuki Tsunoda.
no, man. Hot take. Lewis Hamilton has a greater chance of winning Vegas than Yuki Tsunoda in the truck.
Fini- Then Yuki Tsunoda finishing in the points.
That can happen. If Yuki Tsunoda finishes the points, this is my prediction for P1 Max Verstappen will be coming true.
So yours going with Max for B1?
Yeah, since I said Lando P2,
Okay.
I really don't see a Ferrari or a George winning this race. So
Hmm.
yeah, I will go for Max. I did think for this race to go with Lando, but I think with Vegas and the temperatures, I think the
Mm-hmm.
Red Bull might have the upper hand yet. So I've gone for Max. So yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
And I'm going for Lando
Lando? Yeah, that's
P1.
yeah,
And this
you
is
might
where
end up
kind of
winning.
he has one foot, sorry, one hand on the championship.
Yeah, if he wins Vegas, it's practically over.
Yeah, it's practically over. So
Like
yeah, I mean he's gonna keep his nerve, and I feel that he has it in him to get this through
yeah,
and clinch this championship.
right.
And he will want to do it soon. He wouldn't want to wait till the last race or you know do anything, do any mistakes. So he's gonna keep it cool. He's gonna keep it composed and
Yeah,
drive at the best capacity which he can, and he's been doing that.
yeah. I think if he does well at Vegas in Lando, even if not a win, even if he's on the podium, for example,
Mm-hmm.
the McLaren and Lando are very. They both are very good at Doha and Abu Dhabi, the last two races.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he'll probably
agree.
wrap it up at Qatar, and Abu Dhabi will just be can Max pip Oscar for P2 or something like
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
Because Oscar didn't do well last year either in these two races, right? So yeah. Okay, Aniket. It's back to you for the next one. Who's your rookie of the race?
Hmm. Got to go with Kimi, right?
Oh man, you're stealing all my predictions.
I mean, I have to go with Kimi, man. He's been on a good run of form.
No, no, I
But good
agree.
as in, I mean, Brazil was good, so I feel that
Yeah,
he's trying to end the season on a good note going into next year. So it's going to be on the good track for Mercedes, and that's going to give him confidence to drive well as and take it to. I think I'm going to go for like a top 7 result for Kimi in this
oh,
race.
okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean that's not there in the best rookie, but like yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But I think the Mercedes will do well, so I'm imagining or I'm guessing he should finish high this race.
yeah, yeah. Honestly, I won't be surprised if he even fighting for the podium this weekend. He's winning really well, right? I last weekend at Brazil, everybody talked about Lando being first the entire weekend, but Kimi was second the entire weekend. Your sprint qualifying, sprint, main
Yeah.
qualifying race, every session he was second. So every competitive session that is. So yeah, I think Kimi is a very good shout. For me, and the last three predictions, which is a two Brazil and one Mexico, I've gone for Bottlet. I think I should give up on that because that has not gone anywhere. I think I'll go for Bearman this time. Or yeah, I'm thinking whether to go for between Bearman and Hajar. So in Brazil, yeah, I mean Hajar did finish in the points, but Bearman was better. The horse is looking good, so I think I'll go for
Yeah.
Bearman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that brings us to the bust.
That's your pick, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
First.
Just thinking. um, let's see. I think for the bust, who should I go for? Like I briefly considered Williams, but Vegas is a fast circuit. I think the Williams, the long straights, they'll do very well over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Williams has been on a crazy run, man. They've not had points in last 3 races.
Yeah, I agree.
And before that, only had a 10th in Singapore. That was the only point. And then, yeah, they had a podium in Baku, but that's what. Yeah, I think Williams will be good here, man. That like they were third in Baku, man. That's a similar track. So okay, my bust. I'm going to go for. All right, I'm going to say neither Sauber in the points.
Mm. Okay.
That's what.
I'm going with Ollie Behrman not scoring.
You really hate me, don't you?
He's been on a good run of form, and like there has to be a world where where his form suddenly comes crashing down. I feel it's going to be this race. I don't like want to. I have nothing against Ollie Behrman, but I just feel like this could be the race where he misses out on the points
So you're saying he.
because Lewis didn't score last race and
Yeah.
Charles didn't score last race
Hmm.
and Yuki Tsunoda. I mean, he's not scoring, but you should consider him also. So maybe like Ollie does not score points this race
Yeah, yeah.
if
Fair
everyone
enough.
finishes.
So you're saying Ollie Behrman doesn't finish in the points. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What is your hot take for Vegas?
No McLaren on the podium.
Ooh. You just predicted Landon Norris to win the race, Aniket.
I did.
Okay. All
But
right.
considering that this is not a good track for McLaren,
Yeah.
so if they kind of get the setup and everything wrong, so who knows? We could have two Mercedes on the podium, or we could have say a Ferrari on the podium by a miracle or something. So yeah,
I should just clip this. I should just clip you saying Landon Norris pole position, Oscar Piastri P3, Landon Norris winning the race, and say hot take no, no McLaren on the podium. Okay. We'll see how that falls. So you're basically covering all your bases, right? So McLarens have a
yeah,
terrible week, and you still get points.
I can get points. Yes, and the
Okay.
championship becomes more interesting, right? Imagine Max Verstappen winning and another McLaren on the podium. You got an entire new championship now.
Oh man. Yeah, yeah, honestly, before I say, man, that might also happen because I'm just seeing today, quick digression. So at Sao Paulo, Red Bull took a new engine for Max Verstappen, right?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think they basically took it in the rule that says if you take a new engine for reliability reasons, you don't get counted to the cost cap. But if you take it for performance reasons, it gets counted to the cost cap, right? And
Hmm.
McLaren is trying to see if they
Yeah.
can pull that stunt for Vegas, right? Like Red Bull did. They're trying to get clarity in the rules. I don't think they're complaining about Red Bull, but they just want clarity in the rules. So, yeah, let's say they take a new engine or whatever, right? And get like a 10 place grid penalty. Now, we've seen this season how hard it is to overtake. Now, I know Vegas has all these, long straights to overtake, but still, McLaren is not the fastest car in a straight line. There are other cars faster than McLaren in a straight line, right?
Yeah.
McLarens are the ones
Yeah.
good at corners and those kind of parts of the track. So yeah, if McLaren takes that engine penalty and they're not able to overtake cars fast enough, and then one bad pit stop, and yeah, your prediction might come true.
Yep.
Excellent. So my hot take is that oh my god. Yeah. So my hot take is that yeah, I'm going to go for no racing bulls in the points.
Because they got points last race.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think yeah, they yeah, like you said, they had an okay run of form, right? Especially Lawson and Hajar with the brilliant strategy, 7 and 8. Yeah, I think especially the Ferraris come back into the points, then and Alpine or a Haas ends up doing well, then that pushes them out. Or even an Aston
Hmm.
Martin, right? Both Aston Martins were also not in the points last time.
Hmm.
This might end up being a good track for them too. So yeah. But okay, we move on to the last category. That's the big surprise. I'm going to say that both Williams finish in the points.
Why the surprise though?
They had a terrible run of form of late.
But the long straights might suit them, right?
Yeah, but again, I think it's a close
Okay, so
field.
based on your form, you're saying that, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a close field. I
Okay.
mean, because of the long stays, I'm going for Williams. But again,
Mm-hmm.
it's I don't think it's guaranteed. You only might see one of the Williams, right? Science has
Mm-hmm.
struggled a lot this season, barring
Mm.
that podium at Baku. So
Mm.
yeah. Also, street circuit, higher chance of accidents. Somebody can just take them out.
Mm.
Yeah. What about you? What's your big surprise?
Mm. Big surprise would be Kimi Anthony finishes ahead of George Russell again.
Ah, okay.
2 races in a row.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that is fair. Kimi Antonelli ahead of George Russell. Yeah, I mean, after that brilliant outing he had at Sao Paulo, he was also at Mexico City, so that would make it 3 consecutive races.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be
it's all.
three.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and funny thing, just seeing the results before I don't think he before these 2 races he ever finished before George at all in the
No, he was
season.
never ahead of George. Yeah.
Yeah, I was never out of George, right? Even the sprints, China, he was 4-7, Miami 4-7. Yeah, I don't
I think
see.
Miami, right? Miami sprint he was ahead of George because he won the race.
No, he was seventh.
No, Miami sprint.
Who won the race?
Kimi won the race, right? Oh, sorry, he was on pole position. Now he didn't
Yeah,
win
he
the
was on
race.
pole. I think he finished seventh, right?
Oh, he
Because
finished seventh after being on pole. Wow.
yeah, let me check. I'm seeing
Okay.
TPD has a weird thing with sprints. They don't show it very well. Yeah, he was on pole. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
seventh. Yeah, that's right. Lando won the
Oh, okay.
sprint, and George was
Hmm.
fourth. So yeah, George again finished ahead of him. So that's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
He has not finished ahead of George at
Hmm.
all this entire season till the last 2 races. So
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, that's a good big surprise shot.
Hmm. Or yeah.
Yeah, so those are our predictions for Las Vegas.